There's a cartoon called Bluey that's probably one of the most popular children's properties at the moment. At least I think so, based on everything I see. It's hard to know for sure because what I see from Bluey is people fighting about it, like on Twitter, all the time. There's like this constant war raging about Bluey and adults watching Bluey or whatever. And I just don't really know anything about the show other than it's a very popular kids program. But anyway, it's become so popular that now people have started to do their own little like Bluey meet and greets where they'll buy a costume from wish.com, throw it on and say, "Hey, come on over, we're doing a big Bluey event at our local business. It's our restaurant and Bluey stopped in and said, 'Man, that's delicious. So why don't you all come in and say hi to Bluey?'" And even just throwing these last minute low effort Bluey parties ends with thousands of people flooding in the doors. It's become like an infinite money glitch. And for one restaurant, it actually turned into a bit of a catastrophe, kind of like a smaller scale Willy Wonka experience. All they said is, "Hey, we're doing a little Bluey party at our hot dog place." And people went ballistic, showing up and like driving hours out of their way just to be there. And what they got was a dude in a Bluey onesie. And it didn't even cover his face. It was just the guy with his normal face out. He had like a beard and everything, and apparently kids started like fucking hysterically crying in disappointment, and the parents were shaking their fists like, "How dare you! You've ruined Bluey! You're using his name in vain! This is fucking despicable, blasphemous even." You hear about the Las Vegas restaurant that has angered parents and upset children after hosting an event that promised a meet and greet with Bluey that went horribly wrong. Is that what that other chatter was talking about? They called it like the Bluey Doomsday or whatever? Is that what is happening with Bluey? I keep seeing Bluey as like some kind of drama talking point online, and I know nothing about it. All I know is it's a very, very popular kids program. What's happening? Has he been hijacked? Being exploited by demons or something out here? Let's see. Bluey meet and greet. Did he show up smoking a cigarette? Like what? I don't understand. Kids and parents were angry after underwhelming Bluey event in Vegas. Oh, so it's like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and the Unknown then. Instead, they got a long line and a man in a onesie. "Thanks for ruining my 3-year-old's day," one person wrote on Facebook. A Dirt Dog restaurant promised screenings of the Australian kids' TV series, face painting, games, giveaways, and snacks, as well as the opportunity to meet Bluey and friends. But when parents took their kids to the free event at the restaurant, part of a national hot dog chain on Saturday, they weren't impressed with what they saw. Timu Bluey costume. It's a guy in Bluey pajamas. It's not even an actual character costume. Well, I don't know a whole bunch about Bluey, but this looks pretty good to me. They just asked one of their employees to put this on. They found it at Walmart. It just said, "Rip it."
Bluey they expected was not who greeted them. On the left, this is a photo a parent took at an event with the popular cartoon character Bluey.
Yeah, but I don't know. They're both pretty good.
The kids were distraught. Some kids were crying. Some kids were upset, crying in their parents' shoulders.
3,000 people RSVP'd on the Facebook.
Yeah, but like, why though? Why would they be crying like, "Oh fuck, he's got a beard, it's not Bluey, no! Ah, get me out of here, Mom!"
Hey, I drove 1 hour just to see a grown man in PJs. Other parents defended Dirt Dog. It's a free event and a risk you take.
Yeah.
My son loved it.
My son had a great time. He came to see Bluey, and he got fucking Louie wearing the costume that we found out in the dumpster. What more can you ask for? He was such a good guy. He even stopped and talked to my son.
Taj Wilder of Dirt Dog broke down their side. She says, first of all,
that food looks good though.
Hotspot with a hip-hop edge. Expected a few dozen.
Bluey was big. I just didn't realize how big he was. The biggest takeaway.
You and me both.
Go all out. You want to do stuff for the community. Just make sure you do it at the highest quality.
Dirt Dog.
They seem to have a really good attitude about it. They seem sweet. They seem super sweet. Isn't Bluey a she? I know nothing about Bluey. I have no fucking clue. Bluey's popular as fuck. I know Bluey's huge. I'm very well aware. I see drama about Bluey all the time. There's like 2 different camps. Like I guess like Bluey adults or something. So people that watch Bluey without kids, and the people that say it's weird to watch Bluey without kids, and they're always butting heads on Twitter. But I don't know anything about Bluey. So like bronies, I guess kind of. But I don't think they're watching Bluey sexually. You have to remember, bronies during their heyday, they masturbated to My Little Pony. I don't think Bluey's to that level. I think it's people that just really like the cartoon. I think that's all it is. It's not, I don't think it's sexual. Maybe it is. Like I said, I don't know anything about it. Only what I see on Twitter all the time. Do all bronies watch it for sexual gratification? Not all of them, but that was like the peak of it. You don't remember the, what was it, Sparkle Dash Cum Jar? Or Rainbow Dash Cum Jar? Like there's, most of it was sexual for bronies back in the day. Also, RIP to bronies. They have gone extinct. We were actually just talking about it on the podcast not long ago. Bronies completely fizzled out. They don't exist anymore. There's a woman on a podcast stating she indeed gets off to the dad on Bluey. I would look that up later. I'll listen to it. Why not? I'm already deep into the Bluey rabbit hole. Let's see what all the hype's about. Is Bluey's dad some kind of sex icon or something? What's this about? I mean, I'll listen to it, but it doesn't sound real. Like, I don't think she's actually sexually attracted to Bluey's dad. What the fuck is Bluey's dad's name? I'll address him by name. Put some respect on him. His name is Bandit. Okay, yeah, I don't think she's actually touching herself to Bandit. What the fuck? Why did this come up? Trigger warning, miscarriage episode of Bluey. Bluey tackles miscarriages? What in tarnation?
Is it the dog
cartoon?
show?
Dog show?
I put it on for my dog when I leave.
The dog dad, I would fucking fuck his brains out. The dog dad, he's funny, he's kind, he's smart.
He's a dog?
I have never, yes,
Okay.
he's a dog, and I have never been more attracted to anybody in my life.
Really?
And it is a cartoon dog.
Yeah, this definitely doesn't sound
Such a
real.
good dad.
He looks like a dog version of Phil Dunphy.
I've masturbated to him.
Really?
I have masturbated to him.
Like, I'm so curious though. Is he a cartoon?
He's a
then?
cartoon.
Were you?
What do you mean? You were just looking at it. Of course he's a cartoon in there. Would it be better if they brought out a real dog? Like, I think it's, like, both are bad, but I'd rather it be the cartoon dog, honestly. What the fuck? She's like, hold on, wait, let me throw you a bone here. It's a real dog that you're masturbating to, right? That's the fucking, you're lose-lose there.
You imagining you two together? Were you just reading to his personality?
I was reading to him.
Thank you for
have to hear his
clarifying.
voice, though. I was also reading to his voice.
Can you play a clip of his voice? Wait, what does Bluey sound like? Interesting. It just sounds like she was making some over-the-top silly shit. Like, I highly doubt she's done that. Maybe she has. I'm not her dad. I have no fucking clue. What was his name again? Bandit? Bluey Bandit Fart? Man, like I said, I don't know enough about, like, the Bluey fandom, but that sounded a lot like My Little Pony bronies right there. Are you telling me the first thing that comes up for Bluey Bandit is Bluey Bandit Fart? I don't know what the Out of Bed podcast is typically about, but, man. Dog fucking, huh? Interesting. Do you remember that clip where the brony is at a My Little Pony convention and he goes up to the Q&A panel and asks the cast members about the sexual undertones of the show? Oh, God, yeah, I remember that. Oh, yeah. Damn. That is old. That's like, I think that might even be over 10 years old now, yeah. Like I said, bronies went extinct. They didn't even get, like, replaced by anything. They didn't, like, venture off into other fandoms. Bronies just vanished. I don't know what happened. Maybe there was like a great rapture or something and they all went to like the My Little Pony Rainbow in the Sky. I don't really know, but they just aren't around anymore. Here's a membership, Carter. Have you seen the video of that brony who confessed to his dad on the phone that he jerks off to My Little Pony? He said it's called clopping dad. Is it real? I don't think so. And I don't think this is where the term clopping came from.
My friends are bronies, and I actually make animations and art for the brony community.
Man, speaking of extinction, do you remember Skype? Jesus Christ. I'm glad we evolved past Skype. Actual, just official malware.
Why you always underscored your fucking computer whenever I walk in? That's why you always turned off your monitor?
That's another thing. I kind of, watch porn relating to ponies.
What?
See, he's laughing about it. It's not real. That is still a crazy thing to do with your dad, though. Dad, I'm gonna give you a call real quick and just go with it.
What?
It's called clopping.
What? What are you... What? Are you
No, it's called clopping, Dad.
Oh my god, there is no way.
It's called clopping, Dad. It's something every brony does, okay?
It's a rite of passage. You don't get it.
Okay,